can call me a veterinarian, or you can call me Peter. But by the end of this video, you will call me La Alpha. Can La Alpha please get a Wazam? I'm your host, Azealia, and I'm here with
Unico Williams. What's happening? And you know what? Ain't no better in the world can fix this. But best believe we gonna call Peter. I don't know if you got anything to do with either one of them things, but we can get you involved. That's okay.
Does Peter do deceased animals?
I think they more about the after the fact. Like they more about like y'all got to stop doing that.
I think this is a new one. If you don't know the case, Azealia Banks, we gonna pray for the sister.
Lift her up in prayer, y'all.
She dug up. She went grave robbing in her backyard, her cat. Now, no, I want you to understand this when I look at you. She dug up the cat. It didn't just die. It was dug up. And she cooked it. A cat that was in the ground. She rose it up out the grave, cooked it, and ate it on IG Live. Joe, what are your thoughts?
Now that cat ain't much been in that burial site more than 3 months. That's what I've been hearing. Also, the cat's name is Lucy. Also, if you watch any of my shows, shout out to my new fans and shout out to my old ones. Y'all know I'm a dog lover and I'm not sure about cats. Ain't nothing deserved what happened. And now here's the deal. So just a quick. So she goes out there. She got on her wolf gray Jordans. She's rapping some sort of New York thing. She said a whole bunch of 116th Street things, whatever. She said a whole bunch of stuff that indicated that it was a New York rap. And she did something that I'm not sure is so New York, but I also watch Spawn. If y'all watch Spawn, Spawn takes place in New York. And I think we had a little bit of Al Simmons situation going on up in there. Y'all look it up. Y'all know the nerds be watching our stuff. If you know about Al Simmons, he came back from the dead, and I believe that's what they main like she tried to do. Also, it was segue after she dug out the cat. She put it was a cat skull in a pot of, you know how y'all make them good greens or some cabbage and sausage and put it in that Dutch oven, or you know how your grandma put that up there after she had it in there. I don't know what she was cooking it with, but it was all black. I want to say this. I want to step out on limb and say, if she dug up the cat, that's one thing in itself. If she ate the cat, or if she just put in that pot because I think she said she's trying to bring it back to life. I don't know if this is something for the internet. At the end of the day, it's not a good look. If she did this during Halloween, we might take it as something like that. But child, it's January. They just had a whole insurrection. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. They just had an uprising at the Capitol. You probably can't even say Capitol. All I'm saying is this. It was not a good look. She did not read the room. And I'm more interested in what's your thoughts, because I'm big on giving people the benefit of the doubt. You know, you go right in on people. So, you know, I'm just saying there's some props, there's some gags. She ain't had nothing to do today. I don't know what made that cross her mind that would be a good idea. I'm not here for that. But what are your thoughts on this, Elmay?
We pray for the sister. You know, I love my sisters. Beautiful lady. Beautiful young woman. Gorgeous. And we pray for mental health. But something's not right about this. Why did you do it on the internet? Do you normally do this? Do you put every animal in the ground for 3 weeks, for 3 months, or whatever it is, and then
Those are good questions.
Do you? There's a lot of questions.
We didn't think to ask those questions.
Yes,
we didn't think to ask them questions.
Yeah, that's what you got the alpha for. People in the comments, what do y'all think? Do y'all think she just does she try to necromancy her way through anything that dies in her life? Has she did that to family members? We need to know these answers because we need to get her help. And the more
are you insinuating that she may have made grandma gumbo?
I'm not insinuating anything. These
I
are.
think you're insinuating that she may or may not have grandma gumbo.
I'm asking a question. Is it not fair for me to... She said she want the cat back to life because the cat her friend.
You've been on one for 2 weeks. I'm just letting the audience know you've been on one for like 2 weeks.
Why
so don't get me started.
Why come I can't ask questions? Y'all trying to censor me. I will not be censored. The alpha cannot be censored. I refused, and I will ask these questions. Because if you want a cat back to life, what else do you want back to life? And how many times have you tried this? We must know, because I need to write this report and call them folks.
We can't do this. Like black folk, we always got to put a spin on something. Like we put chicken in the sink and just season it up and do what we do. We do all types of stuff. You know, if you let it sit outside for a little bit and then you can throw it right there in the crock pot and let it cook for 6 hours. We can't be putting our own. Did she season the cat outside in the ground?
Yo, that's a good question. Did she put seasoning on the cat? Or did she just eat it? Did she just burn the cat and eat it? Like she burned the blood. It looked like charcoal, bro. I don't know what.
Was that food coloring, or she just put the bag in there with the water and that just made it dirty like that?
I think that was sickening. I don't know.
It was very sickening.
I'm like, why are you doing this for us to watch? Why? Pray for sis though, man. We got other news. That's the biggest news of the day. Answer the questions in the chat. What you thought? Was you traumatized? Are you okay? Are you good? Commenters, people that comment, are you okay? Because that was traumatizing. Because I know some of y'all cat lovers, animal lovers. I hope you are okay. And maybe some of you understand what she's doing. Can you care to explain it? Because sometimes I'm ignorant. I admit I'm ignorant. Joe, you ignorant?
I am. But I may have heard that from a lady at a po' boy shop before down in New Orleans. Now that might be something that's going on down there in the bayou. That might be something, but I seen Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and they ain't do it like that.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Yeah, so if you can explain to us in the comments, care to explain, is it some ritual? Some from witchcraft or something? I don't know. But in other news, Joe, you have some other news for us? Any updates on what's happening in life?
I do have some other news. That's what's going on. YFN Lucci. Some of y'all may know him from rapping, I guess. But also, you may know him that he used to date Reginae Carter. If you don't know who Reginae Carter is, she comes from Mr. Carter himself. And I'm not talking about Jay-Z. I'm talking about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's daughter has been linked to this man romantically, and he is currently there's a bounty. I ain't gonna say bounty, but it's a reward out for him.
A warrant.
$5,000.
They really don't want
for
him.
shooting someone for gang-related activity. Now I'm not on here telling on nobody. I'm just telling you what they're reporting, and that's all. Just in case you hadn't heard it yet, somebody's favorite rapper out there might be this young man, but I do know this much. They want $5,000 for him, and I think Lil Durk put up a little bit more money for somebody he's looking for.
Yeah, do they really want him? Like, if I really want somebody, I'm like, maybe. If this man is known for what they are accusing him of, these accusations, we have no clue, but they are accusations. That's what the police is doing. The police is trying to accuse this man. But according to the accusations, would you want to risk snitching on this man for just $5,000 based on what their accusations are?
Snitching is a no-go for me, and that especially from a coming from an official place such as like the police, that's just a no-go. Street justice. Dirk was putting money out there for that boy, and I still wouldn't have done it. But you do think twice about it. But $5,000, I ain't thinking twice about no $5,000. I ain't thinking about it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very interesting thing. Any more news, Joseph, before we get off? Unico?
LeBron James is balling.
LeBron James is indeed balling. 76ers, they done got kind of We done lost because COVID.
3 series in a row. I mean, three losses in a row right now.
Bro, we literally have no starters playing and only 7 people playing the game right now. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not good. No Embiid,
Also,
no Simmons, no Thibault, no Harris. I'm like, can we get one? Can we please just get one player?
And also, speaking of which, we Zelma and I, we will be doing somewhat of a series. Where in the world is Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, we searching for Kyrie.
We are currently searching for Kyrie right now, his whereabouts. And last time I checked, he was eating a croissant. That's the last thing we done heard. He was eating a croissant in Toronto.
I heard he was in LA too, so we will find Kyrie. Stay tuned.
We will find Kyrie.
I think he knew COVID was in his house and he got far away as he could. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching, man. It's a short video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. And remember to keep stomping. Unico, any last words?
Much love. I holla.
And remember, today's something amazing. Peace.